the ocean isn't always calm. One careless moment among towering waves and disaster could strike right before your eyes. Today, on Always Intense, we invite you to witness some of the most terrifying incidents ever captured on camera. Let's dive right in. We kick things off with a brutal wave that sends the entire group flying into the sea. A horrifying moment no one ever wants to experience. Absolutely terrifying. This boat, the Arabella, tried to power through the massive waves at Hallover Inlet, but eventually they had no choice but to turn back. And that's it. He went out for a casual fishing trip on the one day the river decided to go wild. Good luck, Captain.
Pegou pedra, ó. Olha a merda que deu aí, ó. Rodou, rodou.
This shark didn't come to play, it came to steal. But a missed bite left it swimming away with just a bruised ego.
Oh no! Jesus! Oh. There you go, boys.
One up.
In this shot, the boat appears to completely lose control and launches straight onto shore at a frightening speed. Not the kind of landing anyone expected. Ever witnessed an incident like this before? Tell us in the comments below.
Holy shit!
Oh, jeez.
You've got to be kidding.
And then he's gonna leave.
Oh, goodness. Much anymore. Oh.
Despite the raging sea, this man still charges straight out. And the result? Well, you can see for yourself. Oh my god, giant waves crash in! And in an instant, the tiny boat flips over, swallowing everyone whole like the sea just devoured them alive.
Me. Yes. Jerry! We need to help them, bro!
The next disaster hits when a ship crashes hard into a rocky shoreline just feet away from a man standing nearby. And yet, he remains completely calm, like nothing happened. Watch this closely. One wrong turn of the wheel and this is the result.
Over here. Somebody's hanging. Oh my god. This is going to be good. Oh my. Get big. Get out of the way. Okay. Oh my god. He's going to. Oh my god. There you go. Get on that boat.
Sorry, buddy. This is a tourist boat. Not a seal taxi, still. Your surprise visit delighted the kids more than anything else. It's like a high-speed ocean chase. This little boat is going full throttle, trying to outrun the monstrous wave roaring behind it. Watch this closely. One wrong turn of the wheel and this is the result. They challenged the ocean and the ocean hit back with no mercy. The furious waves tossed the boat like a rag doll. Catching the fish is fun, but keeping it is the real challenge. When you're up against a finned thief.
Oh, did you see what happened to that?
Yet another boat slams straight into the rocky coast. When the sea gets rough, even a second's distraction can lead to disaster. Maybe he thought the boat could glide like a reindeer on ice. Or who knows, this could be the start of a homemade ski jump for the Sea Olympics. In this scene, the Amore Mio yacht loses control amid the waves, crashes into rocks and starts sinking off Acapulco. Thankfully, everyone on board was rescued, but the yacht now sleeps forever at the ocean floor. This isn't a journey anymore, it's a fight for survival. That tiny vessel is now completely swallowed by giant waves.
Whoa. Oh, dude, got that. Dude with the two broken legs right there. Oh my god. Dude.
Just look at what he did to the boat. A truly disastrous maneuver if there ever was one. Would you dare set sail in conditions like this? I sure wouldn't. No one expected an uninvited guest mid-voyage. A rare encounter caught entirely on camera. Oh no, massive waves sweep in, tossing small boats around like toys in an angry sea. Chaos and damage are inevitable. You've just witnessed some of the most intense moments ever caught at sea, from terrifying collisions to miraculous near misses. Nature's power is undeniable, and it demands our respect. If you found this video thrilling, don't forget to like, subscribe to Always Intense, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next jaw-dropping moment. And when the storms finally fade, the reality remains. The sea never forgets mistakes, and it never rewards complacency. Every journey leaves a mark on the ships, on the crews, and on the oceans they cross. What endures is the lesson: respect the sea, prepare for the worst, and protect what sustains us all. Welcome back to Always Intense, where real storms meet real courage. At sea, danger never gives a warning. A calm horizon can turn deadly in seconds. All it takes is one storm, one failure, or one mistake. Today, we bring you real moments when steel clashed with chaos, and survival hung by a thread. Let's begin. Two of the world's most expensive yachts, Spear and Topaz, collide moments before the super yacht competition begins. The crowd gasps as luxury turns to wreckage in an instant, even in the world of billion-dollar beauty. One wrong move costs millions. In the frozen North Pacific, 3 Alaskan trawlers crash in chaos. A falling mast misses a fisherman by inches, a miracle caught on camera. In the silence after, only gratitude remains. A speeding vessel charges straight toward a small fishing boat. The fishermen jump into the sea just seconds before impact a decision that saves their lives. Instinct triumphs over panic. A massive tanker faces waves as high as buildings. The deck disappears beneath roaring water, yet the ship powers on, defying nature's assault. Some victories at sea are simply survival itself. A cargo boat, struck by a barge, sinks silently beneath calm waters. No warning, no time, only chaos. The crew escapes, shaken but alive. Leaving behind a haunting reminder, calm doesn't mean safe. A 235-foot super yacht worth $65 million slams into a dock after a sudden computer malfunction. Steel groans. Alarms blare, a masterpiece undone by one technical glitch. At sea, perfection is an illusion. The luxury yacht collides with the Simpson Bay Bridge. Tourists record in disbelief as the control tower shakes under the impact. Power, precision, prestige, all humbled by one wrong turn. A sand dredger rams into a tanker, sending shockwaves through the harbour. Water churns as steel folds under the impact. No lives lost, but a sharp reminder that even routine manoeuvres can turn catastrophic. Hijacks a motorboat and goes on a reckless spree, smashing into yachts worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Chaos reigns until the Coast Guard brings him down, in the end. The damage isn't just metal, it's madness. A steel cable under extreme tension snaps without warning. The force launches a bundle of iron across the deck like a missile. It's a terrifying lesson sometimes. Danger hides in silence. Off Scotland's rugged coast, a ship fights brutal waves that toss it like a toy. Crew members cling to survival as nature unleashes its fury. When the storm passes, respect for the sea grows deeper than fear. Two massive coal carriers crashed in open waters, their hulls grinding with thunderous force. Sparks, shouts, and a cloud of smoke filled the air. Moments later, only the sound of waves remains the price of one navigational error. In Ecuador, the Ocean Dragon 999 loses control and slams into a pedestrian bridge. Crowds watch helplessly as steel bends and debris rains down. One wrong maneuver turns routine docking into disaster. After hours of struggle, rescuers finally free the stranded vessel. Judy, cheers erupt, but celebration turns to horror when the ship veers into rocks and capsizes. The ocean doesn't forgive premature victory. Off New Hampshire, a whale breaches beneath a small fishing boat, flipping it upside down. The fishermen surface, shocked but alive. Even nature's gentlest giants can remind us who truly rules the sea. Tourists aboard speedboats in Thailand scream as a sudden storm engulfs them. Waves slam against the hulls, tossing passengers into panic. Yet skilled captains steer them home, courage keeping chaos at bay. in South Korea. A Russian vessel crashes into the Gwangan Bridge, then attempts to flee. Authorities intercept it within minutes. You can run from the coast, but not from consequence. October 6, 2014, the Kronenborg supply ship is launched in the Netherlands. Moments after release, it crashes into the dock during testing. A high-tech marvel meets a harsh truth at sea. Precision means everything. From super yachts and storms to whales and volcanoes, every story leads to one truth: the ocean gives, and the ocean takes. Ships can be repaired, but lives and ecosystems cannot. Sail with respect, protect our waters, because out here, strength means harmony, not control. This is Always Intense, where real stories meet real courage. Subscribe for more stories from the edge of the ocean. Against towering waves and unforgiving winds, the first call for help comes in. A routine operation turns into a race against time. What follows is a chain of decisions made under pressure, where every move matters, and as the sea closes in, the true test begins. The sea is beautiful and alluring, but it's also a place where disaster can strike without warning. From storms ripping through the ocean to split-second mistakes, the consequences can be devastating. Today, let's witness the most shocking maritime accidents ever captured on camera, in raw and unfiltered detail. What do you see in this alarming footage? My God, with weather like this, taking a ferry is probably a terrible idea. But if you've already boarded the ferry, stay away from the bow. Even inside, you can still get soaked. The ferry's window shattered into pieces. Thankfully, no one was seriously injured. During a lift test, the massive crane Saipem 7000 suddenly snapped its main hook cable. A giant steel load plunged down, flipping two barges and nearly toppling the crane itself. A terrifying sight. This video captures a blazing fire on a barge loaded with household scrap as it sailed along the Delaware River, USA. The ferocious flames took 26 hours to fully extinguish. Next is a fire on a 26-metre-long yacht docked in Torquay, Devon, UK. It held over 8,000 litres of fuel. What a devastating loss.
Look at this shit. Get off the boat, Cap. Propane. Get away from the boat. Head back. You see the black smoke. You have to go.
No, this guy, come inside.
Go. Stand back.
Fast. Look at the map go.
What's incredible?
Alright,
That looks like wood.
A sudden storm struck Lake Tahoe, turning a joyful day into a nightmare for boaters and hundreds enjoying the water. After the storm passed, 8 people aboard a capsized Chris Craft boat were found dead even though they wore life jackets. Oh my God! In Brazil, on January 17, 2023, a hydraulic crane suddenly failed and plunged into the ocean from a cargo ship miraculously. No one was hurt, but it was a catastrophically expensive accident. A ferry accident in Indonesia out of nowhere. The vessel crashed into the pier and brought the whole structure down. Sometimes, danger comes from where you least expect it. At a sailing event in Australia, a sudden gust of wind swept in out of nowhere. It sent a massive sail crashing into a building, shattering it completely. Thankfully, no one was hurt.
The sail is smashed completely.
It's going right. It's going.
Brace yourself for this storm. Wind gusts over 60 mph slammed into Croatia's Istrian Peninsula, wreaking havoc across marinas and coastal areas. These are the damages reported at Punta del Este port in Uruguay, where winds reached speeds of up to 75 fag-pentil as the storm swept through. This collision is truly alarming. The 76-metre training ship Cisne Branco of the Brazilian Navy lost engine power after passing under a raised bridge. It drifted and crashed into the bridge. Luckily, it didn't capsize and was later pulled away by a larger vessel. But it didn't end there. A secondary accident occurred. A small boat attached to the back of Cisne Branco capsized. Fortunately, no one was hurt. In violent storms, it's not just fishing boats at risk. Even massive cargo ships face extreme danger out at sea. Next, a major incident occurred at the Ormond offshore wind farm in the Irish Sea, UK during maintenance. 3 rotor blades and a 130-ton hub fell into the sea. This happened while the MPI Adventure, capable of lifting 1,000 tons, was in operation. Another fire broke out on an offshore oil platform in Mexico. A ruptured undersea gas pipeline released flammable gas, which ignited on the ocean surface. Another case of total loss of control, a massive container ship rammed straight into a breakwater in Taiwan on March 20, 2023. Watching the footage, it's unbelievable how the ship plows forward without ever slowing down. Watch this collision. A large vessel crashes into a yacht off the coast of Spain. The poor yacht was punctured. Water poured in and it slowly sank until it disappeared beneath the sea. What a heartbreaking scene. What on earth happened here? A 113-metre cargo ship slammed into the Gwangadagyo Bridge in Busan, South Korea. The cause: the captain was drunk. Unbelievable. As you can see here, a 60-metre motor yacht named Idol tried to pass under a bridge during high tide. What were they thinking?
Che si sta incagliando.
A horrifying collision at sea in the Philippines. A passenger ferry struck a cargo ship, causing serious damage. Due to engine failure and rough weather, the vessel got completely stuck. All rescue efforts failed, even cranes couldn't reach it. A brutal struggle at sea. Truly frightening, isn't it? Capturing the exact moment a massive tsunami swallows everything in its path. It's a chilling reminder of nature's overwhelming power. a heart-stopping moment as the rescue team races to save a man just seconds before a massive wave crashes in. But here's the twist. He's the one who stole the boat, escaped the disaster, but not the law. Brace yourself for a tense moment as the gas carrier Genesis River slams straight into Voyager's barge, causing over $15 million in damage. A split second of carelessness, an outrageously expensive mistake. The next incident happened in 2022 at the port of Aqaba, when a crane suddenly dropped a 25-ton tank of toxic gas. The gas spread across the port, sending people fleeing in sheer panic. In this shocking clip, a small boat carrying both people and cattle is struck by a large vessel and sinks. The passengers managed to swim to shore, but the cattle never had a chance. In this terrifying footage, we witness violent waves ambushing a fleet of fishing boats, flipping them over in an instant. Luckily, rescue teams arrive just in time, a true life or death moment. A wild incident in otherwise calm waters. A lieutenant tries to dodge a massive oil tanker using just a yacht. And the outcome proves one thing: being reckless isn't the same as being brave. Next is a heart-stopping incident at Parigi PI port. A ship suddenly tilts and capsizes just as passengers are disembarking, and the cause just a snapped rope. Here, you're witnessing a wild standoff, the Cabana family straight up ramming their rival's boat after a 3-day blockade in the bay. No one was hurt, but the legal fallout could drag on for years. Guess what happens next? A small boat carrying bricks capsizes after being hit by waves from a passing sand carrier. Luckily, the captain reacts in a split second and escapes by the skin of his teeth. A mishap unfolds as a crane lowers a boat into the water, suddenly losing balance and causing major damage.
Whoa! Plane over, sir.
In this alarming footage from Amali Maroport, strong winds cause containers on a ship to topple onto the deck. The crew scrambles to escape just moments before disaster strikes. In this thrilling clip, you'll witness some truly jaw-dropping ship launches. Pretty amazing, right?
Knew that was going to happen.
Panic sets in as a packed ferry struggles against powerful waves and strong winds, a journey no one on board will ever forget. And here's a total loss of control at the port of Santo Domingo. A nearly 200-metre-long ferry crashes straight into the dock. Luckily, only containers were damaged. No one was hurt. Off a remote coastline, a powerful waterspout whips the sea into chaos, sending boats rocking violently. Everyone is caught in the eye of the storm. It's truly dangerous out there. Look at this, a ship slowly going under. Thankfully, it's sinking gradually, giving the rescue team enough time to reach it. It's a memory the survivors will never forget. This is the ocean's fury unleashed in full force.
Let's put us all out. Oi!
Jeg tror dette er keltisk blod. Så det er så her etterkommeren til normannerne. Og så sakserne er sånn her.
Speaking of crazy.
Все, это вообще, я не знаю, это Бермудский треугольник, короче.
Every ship has a story, and every video is a lesson from the deep. If you want more edge of your seat moment, don't forget to follow the channel because the next video is even more jaw-dropping. What you are about to see are real moments, captured just before disaster struck at sea. From unimaginable collisions to out-of-control ships and even narrow escapes from death. Today, let's look back at footage that will make you unable to believe your eyes. Let's begin. Witness this. That tiny boat is relentlessly battling the ocean's fury, each wave threatening to swallow it whole, truly haunting. This is the ocean at its most brutal. Never, ever dare to underestimate it. A case demanding the most urgent attention right now. On March 6, 2025, a fierce blaze erupting from the electric vehicle compartment sealed the fate of the car carrier, Morning Midas. After months of tireless and unsuccessful efforts, this colossal vessel, along with thousands of vehicles on board, found its permanent resting place at the bottom of the sea on June 24, 2025. A vessel drifting helplessly and out of control, collides with a bridge. In mere moments, it's reduced to a heap of twisted scrap metal. In this maritime standoff, both sides are filming, each convinced the fault lies entirely with the other.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
trzymaj się!
Look at that tiny boat out there. Are they losing their minds from fear, despair, or perhaps all three at once? Absolutely terrifying. A Norwegian local captured the horrifying moment a cement carrier slammed directly into nearby moored yachts due to equipment malfunction on board. The damage is estimated to be in the millions of dollars. Massive waves crash against the porthole, and can you hear that the joyful laughter proves these tourists are having an incredibly unique and
wave.
unforgettable experience at sea?
Was that scary?
The glass broke there. Oh no. Oh no, those guys. Oh my. Big cake up.
Don't look away. The next scene is even more intense. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss any more showdowns with the sea. Are you ready to feel the raw power of the Atlantic? This is a journey not for the faint of heart.
We just hit an iceberg. We just hit an iceberg. Oh my God.
This ship, post-accident, is slowly succumbing to the ocean's chaos. Only from a helicopter can we truly grasp the severity of the situation. It seems this cruise ship isn't performing quite as designed. Things are looking pretty grim. Oh my god, what a chaotic scene unfolds before us. The Seagull vessel suddenly took a severe list while unloading cargo at Iskenderun port, Turkey. As a result, 24 containers plunged into the sea, though, fortunately, all crew members were safe. From a sailor's perspective, 6-meter waves are transforming the deck into an absolute scene of chaos.
Shit.
Each wave crashing against the window, then receding, serves as a stark reminder of humanity's insignificance against the ocean's wild dance. It's absolutely dizzying to watch this. 1 second of carelessness could mean the end. The ocean's power is truly terrifying.
Awesome.
Ship tossed by a raging sea, wind howls, waves slam, and the deck spirals into chaos as if it's about to break apart. And this is only the beginning. Then things spiral further out of control. Tensions erupt in the Senkaku waters as a Japanese patrol slams into a Chinese vessel, a collision that shakes both the sea and international politics. What would you do in this moment? A man is stepping onto a boat when suddenly a shark lunges at him. A split second between life and death. Luckily, he makes it out alive.
Get him!
Tiger shark!
Next comes an unbelievable sight. In Nazaré, a fearless man dives in and rides a monstrous wave, leaving viewers holding their breath in sheer disbelief. An accident leaves the ship tilting hard to one side, tossed helplessly by massive waves. Fast and modern as it is, the vessel is no match for the ocean's fury. This footage captures a small fishing boat struggling in rough seas. Relentless waves crash over and over, yet the fishermen hold on, clinging to the ocean and to the hope of making it back to shore. Let's watch a tense moment. A small boat loses control, speeding forward and slamming into the side of a large anchored ship, just inches away from flipping over. In the next shot, a sudden tsunami crashes ashore. Fishermen scramble in panic, abandoning their boats and gear. Nature strikes without warning and with brutal force. Guess what's happening here, Sea Shepherd? The Marine Conservation Group is intervening to stop a whaling ship, trapped between two massive vessels, but they refuse to back down.
must take actions immediately. Keep away from the Siberia. This is Japan Coast Guard officer on board the Siberia.
Unbelievable! A fishing boat is pierced by ice. Water rushes in, and the vessel tilts and sinks fast, as if swallowed whole. Another stunning shot shows a shark big enough to swallow a person in a single bite.
There we go.
Things take a turn for the worse when off the coast of Peru, a sudden tsunami crashes in. Dozens of boats are flipped, smashed into each other, and torn apart, leaving a trail of chaos and wreckage across the water. No one escapes nature's fury. In Greece, a massive landslide hits Navajo Beach, sending tourists running in panic. Luckily, no one was hurt. In this alarming scene, the ship is being swallowed by storm, rain, and towering waves. Each surge hits like a hammer from the heavens. The next scene is absolutely breathtaking. Out at sea, a killer whale is chasing a small fishing boat. The crew panics, but thankfully, no one is hurt. In a sudden incident off the coast of the UK, a container ship crashes into an oil tanker. Flames erupt, thick black smoke billows, but luckily, the entire crew is rescued. And this is when everything spins out of control. Brace yourself for the full fury of the ocean. No one could have predicted what comes next. Listen closely. Metal screeches against metal like thunder echoing through the deep. Imagine yourself in this moment. The sea roars, waves rise to swallow everything. Yet the crew seems oddly thrilled by the chaos around them.
That's God.
The gun just got fucked up.
5 foot. turn off the window once so you don't
The ocean is beautiful but ruthless. Just one wave can sweep away everything boats, people, and hope if these life or death moments leave you breathless. Follow the channel now so you don't miss the next storm. Hello everyone, welcome to Always Intense. Today, you're going to witness ships battling fierce waves, terrifying accidents, and even bizarre natural phenomena you've never seen before. Brace yourselves. Let's dive in. Imagine standing in the middle of the ocean, where every wave threatens to swallow everything, and the wind howls like a scream. The waves are churning, but fishermen brave it all to stay at sea, a battle between man and nature. At this moment, even a small mistake can lead to disaster. Watch how the sailors transfer from a large ship to a small boat. They make it look so easy. Sailors truly have a dangerous job. Incident in the Bay of Naples. The ship South Bay ran aground, but after hours of effort, rescue teams successfully freed it. Can you feel it? The presence of sharks. Hit follow to join us in exploring the most thrilling moments in the heart of the ocean. In this terrifying incident, a South Korean cargo ship carrying 4,000 cars capsized off the coast of Georgia, USA. At the time, there were 24 people on board, including the pilot and crew. During the storm, this timber ship had to face towering waves. Inside the ship's cabin, everything was shaking violently. In this footage, amidst the fierce storm, the Dutch ship still pushes forward without a hint of hesitation. A special moment, a boat is intentionally sunk to create an artificial coral reef on the seabed. Hear the anchor chains screeching at sea? This is a large cargo ship dropping anchor. And this is the beginning of a new journey. This expedition to Antarctica is truly exciting.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's gonna crash! Oh my god!
Have you ever witnessed the sight of massive ice chunks constantly being pushed ashore on a lake? This scene is truly impressive, as if an invisible force is continuously pushing the ice towards the land. So, what is actually happening behind this fascinating phenomenon? In fact, this phenomenon is called an ice tsunami. When an ice tsunami occurs, ice chunks from the middle of a lake or sea relentlessly surge onto the shore. So the question is, how do ice tsunamis form? In winter, in cold regions, the surface of lakes or seas often forms thick layers of ice. By spring, this thick ice layer begins to melt. If, at this exact moment, there are strong winds, the ice will start to move. Combined with the pushing force of the water current, these ice chunks will rush towards the shore like ocean waves. To put it simply, the cold creates ice, then the wind and water currents push the ice chunks, ultimately forming this spectacular ice tsunami phenomenon. Isn't it miraculous? Nature always holds exciting surprises that we are still discovering every day. Have you ever seen an ice tsunami in real life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The ship rears up as if riding on the back of a giant monster. Warning snapped cables can cause serious injury. Unbelievable. It took them too long to leave the dangerous area. In the vast ocean, where humans are but a tiny speck amidst nature's fury. Every moment at sea is a battle between the will to survive and the unforgiving harshness of the waves. We have just witnessed incredibly dramatic footage. These are not just mere images, but clear testaments to human fragility in the face of majestic nature. Yet, hidden within is also the strange beauty of the ocean, the adventurous journeys, the spectacular moments, or even the way humans overcome adversity all paint a vivid picture of courage, resilience, and the intense desire to live. This is not just a compilation video. This is a reminder the sea is never entirely gentle. And for those who choose to live, work, or explore on its surface, they deserve respect. If your heart pounds when you see a ship struggling in huge waves, or you get chills when sharks lurk beneath the surface, you are not alone. The stories here are real, and there are still many more stories waiting to be told about humans, about the ocean, and about the thin line between survival and danger. If you found this video engaging, don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and follow the Always Intense channel. We still have plenty of dramatic and surprising content waiting for you to discover. See you in the next videos.